This is Ragna the Bloodedge. For those who haven't played Blazblue, he's the main protagonist for those games. It's a fighting game made by Arc System Works. But would you believe me if I told you that Blazblue was actually meant to be the new Guilty Gear? Let me tell you about it. It was 2006. Arc System Works had just released Guilty Gear XX Accent Core. Times were looking high for ArcSys, and then tragedy struck. This year marked the year where Arc System Works lost the complete right to publish any more Guilty Gear games. You might be wondering why this happened. Well, at the time, the publisher of Guilty Gear was the Sammy Corporation. This year, Sammy had become a part of Sega Sammy Holdings, in which Sega and Sammy merged. The problem was, during this merger, Sammy still owned the Guilty Gear IP, so it was snatched from ArcSys, since they only developed it. As a result, they could make no more Guilty Gear games. No Guilty Gear meant Arc System Works had to make a new IP. That was when Blazblue was born. Arc System Works decided they weren't going to cry over the loss of Guilty Gear. They were going to make a spiritual successor so rad, so inspired by Guilty Gear, that nobody could tell them nothing. Blazblue ended up being a relative success and spawned its own series of games and spin-offs, while also having a ton of characters who became iconic in their own right. As you can see, Ragna and Sol are relatively different, but if you look closely, they actually have one glaring similarity. Here's Ragna, here's Sol. Ragna, Sol. It's their sword. They carry a big ass sword. Over time, Arc System Works was able to negotiate with Sega Sammy Holdings to reacquire the rights to Guilty Gear. Then finally, in 2011, my glorious goat Daisuke announced they had fully regained the rights to Guilty Gear. As a result, they would be making a new Guilty Gear game. And then in 2014, XRD was born, finally putting Guilty Gear back on the map. This eventually led to the creation of Strive in 2021, and everything ended well.